Look at her just rocking that ring. Looked like she was gonna fall down with it. All right, you guys, this is our rite of passage. This is how we get to the warmer weather. We always have these big spring storms. This is what we have to go through, so no complaining. This means we're gonna get to some warmth eventually. Here's what's happening. All that warmth down to the south. That's the severe weather risk once again today. This big system pulling in a huge air mass from the south and the north and having them combine right here for us today, which is why we're seeing a winter storm warning in effect into the purple areas, mostly through the UP, and also winter weather advisory into Menominee County. So Langley, Northern Oconto, and Marinette counties in a winter storm warning throughout the day today. Here's why. Your temperatures are below freezing. Look at that, 32 degrees at the 30 mark. That's why you're seeing this wintry mixed icing and snow, while the rest of us along the lakeshore into the Fox Valley getting some heavy downpours, torrential rains with the possibility of flooding here today. Now the sun's going to come up at 6:50. Doesn't really matter. You're barely going to see it. Look what's going on outside. You can see some heavy downpours, even a clap of thunder is possible in towards the Appleton area. Starting to switch over just north of Appleton to some freezing rain and snow mix and slushy conditions out there. Please be careful into Wapaka, Clintonville, Shawano, and then icing being reported into Menominee Mountain, where you're seeing that freezing rain ongoing, mixing with some sleet as well into Pembine area too. So here's what's happening out there. The fact that we are flirting with that freezing mark, we're seeing that mix, which is creating a hard condition to keep the roads absolutely perfect, especially the side roads. So today, do not use cruise control, leave early, give yourself extra time. These are pictures coming in from icing that happened in Minnesota yesterday. The same storm. Look at all of that. It was freezing rain out there. So when these reports are coming in of the road conditions, slick and slippery, icy, snow covered into the Northwoods, please take them serious. Not to mention, if you're seeing that happen, be aware of power outage risks. Tree limbs could start to snag and break and things like that. These are the reports coming in from Niagara, already 0.2 inches of icing out there into Ironwood and Norway, Michigan as well. Now we are seeing some reports of coming more as we go through the next few hours. This will start to wind down by 9 o'clock, turning to mainly rain for a lot of us. Notice that freezing line starts to lift up after 10 a.m. You'll start to see some rain moving into Shawano, Menominee area, even as far north as the Northwoods and Pembine by this afternoon. But notice again tonight after 9 p.m. that freezing rain risk moves back down all the way down into the Fox Valley, Door County, even through tomorrow morning, turning over to some snow before the system leaves us alone. So not only this morning, but tomorrow morning, please be careful for a lot more of us starting to see that icing risk as the system still has to lift up to the north and kick off to the east before we are in the clear. So we're in the thick of it now. Winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour. We're going to stay breezy throughout the day. Winds gusting into the mid to upper 20s. Once again, by tonight, they'll be out of the north, and then by tomorrow afternoon is when we're going to start to see some relief in those wind gusts. But we've already seen a ½ inch of rain through the Fox Valley. We're looking at another ½ inch here for us today, putting us at a total of about 1 to 2. Snowfall totals still about 4 to 7 inches expected into the Northwoods there. And we are looking at all of this, like I mentioned, kicking out of here by tomorrow night. Friday, a little blast of wintry mix and snow heads our way, but mainly this is the big guy we have to be worried about. High temperatures today climbing to the upper 30s to low 40s, barely above freezing into the Northwoods. Then tonight we all flirt with that freezing mark, drop below freezing into the Northwoods, icing again once again tomorrow morning. Finally warming up to the upper 30s to low 40s, winds calming down. We'll start to warm up on Friday into the mid 40s if you consider that a warm up. Still below average. Notice we're going to hang into those 30s as we cruise into the weekend and early next week, but a lot more sunshine, better weather there for you. Hopefully drying up some of those puddles. Do not forget the rain boots today or the umbrella.
Yeah, or the raincoat. Brittney.
Seriously.
Thank you. Coming up, our Pop Culture Minute. As a